Welcome to Manifest the Big Stuff, your weekly manifesting tune-up and check-in, where I share cutting-edge tips, techniques, tools, and ideas to help you more intentionally manifest your material reality in accord with quantum paradigms. I'm your host, Greg Kuhn, author of the life-changing Why Quantum Physicists book series. I'm excited you're here today. Let's get started. Thank you for joining me today as we continue Season 2 of Manifest the Big Stuff. Today's episode is about something very important for intentional manifestors and also very fun: encouragement. If I can manifest the big stuff, so can you. I know for certain that you can do this. You can do everything that I teach. So I want to talk a little bit about that today to encourage you. Additionally, I'm going to reveal a huge secret about what it takes to manifest the big stuff. It's a secret that shows you just how doable all this is. And before I finish, I'm also going to share an indispensable insight about your primary manifesting fuel, your feelings. An insight that will turn even painful feelings into helpful assistance. I am a manifesting geek. I am always thinking, always strategizing. How can I manifest this better? Not out of a beat myself up or I'm never satisfied mentality, not because I'm trying to be perfect, but because I am so intrigued by opportunities to grow myself and my material reality. For me, this is the purpose of being here. To play a game I call Grow a Greater You, where the object is to keep manifesting it better, closer and closer to my true desires. Every moment is an opportunity to do that. This is the type of enthusiasm I imagine you also experience. I want you to manifest your desires, and I want you to be more successful than me at that. I want you to enjoy manifesting yourself and your life. Because when manifesting your desires like a scientist becomes a lifestyle, with time and effort, with persistence, there's nothing you can't manifest. I'm not a bit surprised when someone tells me about their successes. I know that intentionally manifesting your material reality in accord with quantum paradigms works. And manifesting like a scientist leads to a lot of success, as defined by you. I also want you to know that on many days, I don't manifest my material reality exactly as I want. Not all of it anyway. I do play Grow a Greater You every day. I'm excited by the potential that always exists to manifest my reality differently. The what can I grow this into excitement. No matter where I'm starting from, and no matter how much I've grown my material reality into alignment with my desires. What I share in my books, podcasts, videos, soon also in courses and through coaching, is not about manifesting what you want perfectly. It's definitely not about manifesting your desires at the highest level right away. It's about nothing more than giving your best effort. And that's something you can always do. That's all I do. I give my best effort to manifest my desires like a scientist by following proper form, meaning I adhere to the best practices of others who are manifesting the reality I desire, and from learning from my material reality and my feelings. And based on what I learn, adjusting my hypotheses for what I'm going to do to manifest the reality that I desire. And then putting those revised hypotheses into action, which simply continues the cycle. I am manifesting some parts of my material reality at really high levels. Health, wealth, love, myself, to name a few, the big stuff. But, and this is important, I'm manifesting them at high levels in comparison to where I started. I'm nowhere near the heights of some people, but I'm light years ahead of where I was. As I grow my beliefs into alignment with my desires grow, and so will yours. So in practice and in principle, I'm still not manifesting my desires as I truly want, because my desires are always growing out of my reach. This isn't a bug. It is a glorious feature of being a self. I'm always capable of growing into a greater version of myself. My material reality is often fulfilling and satisfying. I'm usually happy with it. But I've yet to reach a point where I say, I finally did it. I'm finished. I'm done. And thank goodness I've never reached that point. I love that I can envision a greater Greg Kuhn, no matter how my manifestation of myself and my reality grows into alignment with my desires. I hope it's always like that. I like being alive, being a consciousness possessing time-space event here in three-dimensional time-space. I want to continue to be dissatisfied with my reality because I don't want to be finished. And I bet you're built much the same way. I did not start out manifesting the big stuff as successfully as I am now. Definitely not right out of the gate. But with time and effort, here I am. And it's only getting better. You needn't compare yourself to me or anyone else when it comes to manifesting. You're where you are today, just like I am. Where else would you be? You may be facing a looming disaster. You might have parts of your material reality that have been painful for you for a long time. But you're also manifesting some parts of your reality spectacularly. You're no train wreck, no matter what your circumstances currently are. And you're not as far from relief in those painful areas of your reality as you might think. If there is a big secret to manifesting the big stuff, it's this. Manifesting the big stuff is about effort. Effort and persistence, not achievement. You have everything you need right now to begin manifesting your material reality differently. It's all within you because it's all about simple effort, persistence, and effort. Here's what I'm talking about. For me, going out and running for about 200 minutes a week manifests three things: great health. All the measurables from my recent biometric screening show that I am in the best health of my life. It also manifests great fitness. My physique looks fantastic. I get attaboys from strangers all the time while running shirtless in the summer. And running also manifests great wealth. I've learned to channel information from the quantum field while I run. And that information informs my books, my podcasts, my YouTube channel, and my soon to come courses, my coaching that I'll be doing. But none of those three phenomenal manifestations are occurring because I'm performing at a high level. I still run about the same pace that I always have. I still run about the same number of miles. And my goal is not to run faster or longer. I don't need to do that to manifest the big stuff. I don't even measure my success with running by how fast or how far I run. I have one running goal: to give my best effort to follow form for all of the minutes that I am running. That's it. My goal is simply to give my best effort. If I run less distance, as long as I give my best effort at following form for the time I'm running, who cares? Likewise, if I run a slower pace, as long as I give my best effort to follow form for all the minutes I'm running, who cares? I channel information when I'm following form. That's literally when it happens. I do not channel when I pay attention to my performance. Performance does not manifest. Effort does. And the same thing is true for the great health and fitness I manifest from running. Because my running goal is to spend each moment running, following proper form to the best of my ability, I channel a lot. Sometimes I'll even jokingly say to the universe, hey, thank you so much for all of this. I love it. And could we wait a little bit longer until the next download so I can get some more running in? The great stuff that I manifest from running, it doesn't come from performance. I manifest it from effort alone. The quantum field doesn't wait for me to achieve something. It doesn't hold off until I attain a certain level of performance to manifest my desires. And the same is true for you. Giving your best effort is all you need to do to manifest your desires. If you give your best effort and you're persistent, it will happen. Your material reality will grow more and more into alignment with your desires for it. But let's also address the risk you take by giving your best effort. What if you give your best effort and it's not enough? What if you fail after doing everything you can? First, I promise you that your best efforts will be enough as long as you're persistent. And I also promise you that sometimes your best efforts won't be enough. You can count on both of those experiences. But having your best efforts not be enough doesn't have to ever derail you. Not when you use the evidence from your disappointing material reality and your bad feelings to revise your hypotheses or what you're doing to manifest the material reality you truly desire. And then test out those sharpened hypotheses in your life. Coming up short after giving your best effort actually provides you with some of the most valuable and precise evidence to sharpen those hypotheses. So, I heartily invite you to simply do your best to manifest your desires like a scientist by taking advantage of quantum paradigms. I am incredibly grateful for the opportunities you're giving me to encourage you. If you've read my books, listened to my podcast, I'm certain you understand the important role feelings play in manifesting your desires like a scientist. Your bad feelings are high octane manifesting fuel because they provide you with such powerful evidence to create or revise your hypotheses for how to best manifest the reality you desire. Your bad feelings leave a breadcrumb trail for you to follow. They lead you to amazingly helpful evidence. And all you have to do is feel them, process them, and learn from them. You need great evidence to manifest the big stuff. Clear, unambiguous evidence provided by your unsatisfying material reality and your painful feelings. The thing is, though, and this is an important insight into this powerful manifesting fuel, bad feelings have gotten a bad reputation. A reputation they don't deserve at all, because bad feelings do not manifest your material reality. That's not how it works. In fact, no feelings, good or bad, manifest your reality. Bad feelings may not feel good, but they are not monsters in the closet because they don't create or manifest your unpleasant material reality. You're not setting them free to wreck your life when you feel them. In this lifestyle of manifesting the big stuff like a scientist, you will never encounter any bad feelings that aren't already there. They will be familiar to you, even if you've been avoiding them. You might not enjoy feeling them, but you won't be surprised by it. Feelings are not who you are, unless you don't feel them, process them, and learn from them, of course. And you don't need to worry. Feeling your feelings doesn't make them real. They're already real. Feeling your feelings does one thing. It allows you to process them, to let them go. And processing your feelings allows you to do something vital. Learn from them. Processing your feelings allows you to employ what you learn as evidence that you can use to create or revise your hypotheses for how to best manifest the material reality you truly desire. The evidence you get from processed, painful feelings is the most powerful manifesting fuel you will find. When it comes to your bad, painful feelings, go ahead and feel them, no matter how painful, so you can process them and then learn from them. And now, my quantum tip. A brief, powerful takeaway you can employ right now. We just finished talking about feelings, and you probably know I'm not an advocate of traditional positive affirmations, because positive affirmations in the traditional sense are manufactured feelings. And manufactured feelings are terrible evidence to base your hypotheses upon for how to best manifest the material reality you truly desire. When your material reality gets painful, instead of using positive affirmations, use reassuring self-talk. Remind yourself, this too shall pass. Encourage yourself to hang in there, to not give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. That's believable to your subconscious because it's real. Reassuring self-talk acknowledges how you are actually feeling at the moment instead of trying to manufacture new feelings. Give yourself some help when your material reality goes south and things get painful. Just not with positive affirmations. Do it with accurate and believable, soothing self-talk. Thank you very much for giving some of your time to be a part of this episode of Manifest the Big Stuff. If you haven't followed the podcast yet, please do so you don't miss any episodes. And also, if you found today's episode valuable, please tell a friend about Manifest the Big Stuff. And while you're at it, let that person know that they can go to my website, whyquantumphysicists.com, and they'll find a free book waiting for them called How Reversing 7 Words Can Change Your Life. It is a great introduction to this way of life of manifesting like a scientist. And it's a powerful distillation of some of my most important takeaways for how to align your intentional manifesting with quantum paradigms. Come to think of it, if you haven't downloaded that book, please come to my website right now and do it. I don't take your time for granted. I deeply appreciate the opportunity that you've given me by sharing some of your time with me. I'll endeavor to continue to earn that, and I look forward to spending some more time together real soon.